Okay, good evening, YouTubers. What's up? It's been a extremely long day. Got a lot of stuff done. Before I get into the nitty gritty of what's going on with Josh Duggar, I'm going to, if you watched me earlier, or if you're a regular to my channel, I'm going to be changing format starting next week on what I discuss. I'm going to do more in the line of cooking than my private life. The only reason is my private life is pretty boring, and you really don't need to see all that. So it'll be more of a cooking YouTube channel than it will be an off-roading or a Jeep thing. In regards to the Jeep, if you watched earlier this morning, I posted a little bit of what's going on. I called the dealership at 11:30. The radio still hadn't arrived, so I am going to have to deal with this in Ohio now versus Illinois. And I called the dealership out there that I'll be near, and they said just come by. They'll order the radio. They'll get the paperwork from my dealership, so that they can warranty it out and all of that. In regards to me leaving, I was scheduled to leave for Ohio on Friday. I got in touch with the campground and basically told the owner I'd like to come in on Thursday. My spot's open right now. There's nobody in it, so he said we'll see you tomorrow. So I'm all set. I am leaving in the morning. Okay, let's get down to business. Well, first off, if you're new to my channel, hit the like and the subscribe button down below. The more subscribers I get, the better, because eventually, if I can get to 1,000, I can go live. So I could actually do a live cooking show. If you want to leave me a message in the comment section, please do. I will read it. I promise you, I'm not one of those that won't read it. Okay, in regards to Josh Duggar, and there's going to be a lot of stuff tonight on the internet about what happened and why it was so long today, why information hasn't really been forthcoming as quickly. His bond hearing was at 1:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time today. I have heard from numerous people that it was they had problems with audio problems. So it just, there was a lot that they discussed. He is getting released. He'll be released tomorrow to a third-party custodian who the father of Josh Duggar has picked out. They were present in the Zoom chat today. They know all the conditions. Josh will be released tomorrow. He's not getting out tonight. It'll be a tomorrow release. He will be on electronic monitoring. He can have contact with his kids. However, his wife has to be present and with them at all times. He has no, he cannot be around any other minor. So anyone under the age of 18 that is not his own children can not be around him. Only his kids with his wife present. He, like I said, he's going on electronic monitoring, so he will not be allowed at any internet access, any cell phone, none of that. He will not have access to any of that, and if he does, he goes back, and it's violation of the bond. So you'll be able to see YouTube channels that'll get more in depth of exactly all of the conditions, what they feel like, and exactly what he is looking at. And there is a lot. I watched 2 videos. There is a lot that came out in his bond hearing today. Um, just the amount of what he's charged with is mind-boggling. Not only mind-boggling, but it's a lot younger than what has been previously discussed. He's looking at a long time. Uh, I'll just say this flat out. He is looking at a significant jail sentence if he is convicted. Um, this could go on for months. It probably will go on for months. Probably at least 6 months, if not longer. It just depends on if he wants to take a plea, if his lawyers are going to argue. And it sounds like, from watching a couple of channels, what I got out of the conversations that they were having, they're going to fight this. It's on technicality stuff. Now, whether or not they can win on that, it who knows? It gets really, really dicey when it comes to technical stuff, and usually the federal government does not play around. So whether or not he can get off on a technicality will remain to be seen, but we'll see how that goes. I am going to watch one of my new channels that I just came across. It is a prosecuting attorney, and she's going to have more insight of the actual. She's going to break down what exactly transpired today in his hearing. So that's where we are now. He will be released tomorrow to the third party. He cannot go back to the residence. He can see his wife and kids. Like I said, kids have to be supervised at all times by his wife. And I'm assuming they also have to be not only supervised by the wife, but also the third party custodians that are going to be watching him. And from what I gather, that whole thing is interesting because they're doing it as a favor to the dad. They don't really know Josh Duggar per se, so it's gonna be interesting. I definitely would not want to be in that craziness. I'd be like hell to the no. That I would not do it. But that's just me. I'd be like, if I don't know you, I'm not. You couldn't pay me enough to be a babysitter, but because that's basically what they're going to have to do, is they're going to have to be babysitters 24/7 until this goes either to trial or he takes the plea. So anyway, I will not be updating anymore tonight because I have a very long day tomorrow. I have a 5-hour drive to where I'm going tomorrow. I am not going to post this weekend just because I have to get things set up. And I have a lot going on this weekend that I need to get done. But if there are any developments, I'll come back and try to post them. Internet's spotty where I'm going, so I do have a hotspot through my phone. I also have a hotspot through another iPad that I can use, so we'll see how that goes. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to be a subscriber to my channel. And hopefully we will be doing a recipe on the big green egg probably on Monday. So tune in and watch me make some interesting meals.